West Tennessee hillbilly, and look, we have got a super polar freeze coming for the middle of America. Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama, Texas. Y'all remember when Texas froze up? Then it's gonna be colder than that. It's man, y'all need to prepare. Get blankets. Get alternative sources of heat. Get candles, man. Get a bunch of daggum. Try to get them emergency candles. They last. They're worth it. I mean, unless they're priced. The true word is price gouging. But as Chlamydia Harris would say, price gauging. I swear, man, these people, I mean, look, we're fixing to have a drastic weather event where we're fixing to drop 40 degrees below normal. So if your normal is 40, you'll be at zero. Zero is like cold. I mean, water freezes at 32 degrees. So when you're at zero, you're 32 degrees below the freezing point of water. And then the wind chill. Kia! How you doing? Man, I hope we don't get an ice storm. I don't mind the snow, but I'm telling y'all, it's a whole nother monster when you get freezing temperatures like that. Moisture is your enemy. Will, what's going on? Yeah, moisture is your enemy, man. I mean, I messed up last week sometime. We got some freezing temperatures. I wasn't thinking about it. I went out there to open up my shop. I could stick the key in the lock, but I could not turn the lock. And I'm like, damn, where's my little blowtorch? I got one of them little camper tank, little 1 pound propane bottles. Got one of them torches that go on the top. That's what I carry around in the wintertime. If you got a lock that's froze, get that torch. Heat it up a little bit. It's good to go. But I couldn't find my torch, man. I think it was in the shop. I'm like, damn. One time, being smart, I put my extra set of keys to the house and the shop in the shop. I lost my keys, and I thought, no problem. I was trying to get in the house, and I couldn't find my house keys. I'm like, I got keys in the shop. Problem was, my shop keys were with my house keys that I lost, so I couldn't get in the damn shop. I had to break into the shop. It was easier to break into the shop than the house. What does it say? And be careful out there, Kia. But yeah, it's crazy out there, y'all. But we're fixing to get, and it's gonna last like a week. And I'm talking about it's gonna be something that, I mean, if y'all remember any of the other polar vortexes, they call them, it's gonna be like that, but colder. I'm telling you, man. And then I was looking at this satellite imagery or whatever you want to call it, and they were showing, how they show different colors for the different temperatures, like pink is icy, white is snow, and blue is cold, whatever. Paris Logan, how you doing? But I don't know, man. It was weird. It was like they're showing like the round Earth, but on top of it was a square of blue. You know what I mean? And then it started kind of whipping out like little hurricanes. I don't know. It just looks like it's manipulated with magnetics somehow. Whether it be man-made or natural, I don't know. But it could have something to do with this daggum little pole ship we got that's got the ocean sloshing around, you know what I mean? The oceans are still sloshing around over there in Peru. Now, what could cause the oceans to, what do you call it, the tide go out on the east coast, but on the west side, everything, that means like the earth, the actual earth moved underneath the water, or the earth stopped for something. Something with the way the earth moves, it had a jerk, and that momentum of that liquid, it still had its momentum. I don't know. I'm just a stupid hillbilly out here in West Tennessee, y'all. Somehow yesterday morning, I went to hang up the live stream. It's like 1,200 views. I'm like, what in the world? Was it because I was driving? I don't know. If anybody saw that, knows how hilly it is around here, man. There's some spots flat as can be, and then there's some spots that are here. But yeah, I don't know about the precipitation part of it. I don't know if we're gonna get a lot of snow and shit. I hope not. This truck's hard to drive when the roads are wet. It's a step side and it's real light in the back. When I try to take out low gear, it is about useless. You'll move a little and then it just lights up the back tire. And then when you go into second, you might move a little bit and then it'll light up the back tire. Then by the time you might can get to 30 mile an hour and get to third gear, it'll spin third gear too. Skibbity. I don't know if I said that right. But if you're a Biden, you gotta be a hell of a guy. What? That question don't make any sense because ghost, paranormal, I don't care, man. It's just, it is what it is. That's the problem, you people. You're always wanting the labels. I'm with this group and I'm with that group. Nah, this difference between everybody is what the problem is with this world. I like the Razorbacks. I like the Volunteers. Roll Tide. I mean, come on. You see how they divide us just with sports? I don't care about ghosts, period. I've dealt with enough of them in my life. I don't care to watch shows about them, right? When you see a mirror slamming on the wall and then come off the wall and hang out in the middle of the room for about 3 seconds and then slam to the floor, what is that? Is that a ghost? Is that paranormal activity? Is that a poltergeist? I mean, what the hell causes a mirror to slam up against the wall and then come off the wall and hang in the air for 3 seconds before it goes slamming to the floor? What does that? That's just one example of things I've seen happen. There ain't nothing. I mean, I chased a skinwalker up my driveway and did not realize it was a skinwalker until I started researching what the hell was that I chased. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Bigfoot twice. I've heard Bigfoot scream at least 5 times. I've got video of, and it's hard to show it, but it's footsteps in the grass. It's weeds, so the weeds got pressed down, and you can see 5 steps. It was like 6 feet in between the stride, man. It was crazy. And the footprints were like 18 inches long and like, I can't remember what it was. It was like 10 inches wide. I can't remember. It was as wide as my foot is long. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I've seen triangle shaped craft in full detail. I was 200 foot from it, and it just blinked out of existence right before my very eyes, man. I've seen light raise up like a curtain. I don't know how to explain that one either. A lot of crazy shit in this world, y'all. And look, I try not to get on here and wait, but I like to get on here and chit chat a little bit here and there. I ain't gonna hold you on here for hours and hours and hours and hours and just shuffle what I've already said before. Come on. But yeah, I'll just get on there and let y'all know, man, we're fixing to get into a deep freeze. Like, I mean, we've seen a few, but I'm telling y'all, it's just weird how all this stuff's coming around. We're fixing to get a super freeze, fixing to get another president put in position. The bird flu thing is, they're trying to kick it off. Biden's trying to push a mandate for the COVID shot. I mean, we got, what, less than 22 days, and this MFer's trying to make it mandatory that everyone shall have the glorious sauce, you know? They're starting to bring out the reporters that reported on the COVID, you know, statistics. Man, how come radio's just commercial? And then you get dadgum, man, you know, this is what drives me crazy. YouTube Music. I don't have a subscription. It's called YouTube Music because that's where music is, right? If I wanted to watch YouTube Music videos, I would watch videos. But the whole deal is it's YouTube Music. All right, music's the key word. We're not worried about the visual aspect of it. That's where all the audio is, right? Music. But you'll be sitting there working, all of a sudden the music just stops in the middle of the song. Go over there, look at the phone, and on the bottom it asks, "Are you still watching this video?" Damn it, the whole point of YouTube Music was to have music going while I'm working. I don't have time to stop working to come back and let you know that, yeah, I'm not watching a video. I'm listening to the fucking music. I mean, it's called YouTube Music, not YouTube Video. So why are you worried about if I'm watching it? And that's the whole thing. That's another thing. You can be watching a daggum video and set your phone down and say you got to step 2 steps to get your drink or something because you forgot to left it. So you set your phone down. That phone realizes that you're not watching anymore. It'll go straight to commercial because they got to get time on these commercials. So they figure you're preoccupied. You done walked away. You done took your eyes off the phone. So now it's going to throw a commercial up so I can sit there and get some of that revenue going. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. And the damn radio, man, I swear I ain't listened to the radio in like a year. I turned it back on, I don't know, a week and a half ago. The same 20 songs that they have been playing on that same station for the last over 4 years. They're still playing them. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Certain song comes on, you know it's 9 o'clock. This song comes on, you know it's 10 o'clock. I mean, the same 20 songs all day long, every day, for fucking over 4 years. Come on. Same way, and that's country, rock. It don't matter what radio station you listen to. It's the same damn songs day after day after day after day, to where music, it's lost its magic with me. Seriously. The only thing music's good for is memories, man. Music's like a time machine. You hear a certain tune, it'll take you back to a certain time. I'll turn the radio on. I I guess I need background noise. I don't know. It's like at night when I go to bed. I'm not really watching the TV. I've got it on. I do watch the weather. That's about the only thing I might. But I'm mostly on my phone. But I got the TV going in the background. But when I go to bed at night, I set the timer for like an hour and I turn the volume all the way down because I just use the light for like a night light. I don't know why I don't want to go to bed when it's totally dark. But I'm cool with waking up in the middle of the night. I don't know. It's just a quirk. Well, music could be useful if it was made the right way. You know what I mean? You see how destructive it can be. Well, it can be the opposite. Everything's got an equal and opposite. Equal what? A equal opposite, or is there a greater opposite? So the greater opposite would overcome the lesser opposite. I don't know how that works. My mind melted a few years ago. I promise you, it did. This shit, when I started, it was blowing my mind, and I kept going deeper and deeper. And I was like, "Stop, stop!" I had to make myself stop thinking, man. Have you ever? Do y'all know how to make your mind blank? We're fixing to have problems with Elon and Ramaswamy and Trump. I'm telling you, man, we're fixing. Trump's like Trump's in there, and he's like, "Y'all MFers, y'all been effing with me for over 9 years, y'all MFers." Trump's fixing. Ugh. Hey, I just don't know, but I do know we're fixing to have a severe polar vortex kind of. That's ain't nothing good on the radio. Yeah. Shoot, I'm working on my second million. Yeah. I gave up on the first million. I just don't get it, man. Just don't get it. Greed. Fucking greed is what ruins this world. Power. Power and greed, man. Oh man, look, yeah. And it's gonna be about a week from now. I'm telling y'all. They're showing like down here. I mean, I'm in West Tennessee. I'm right here. I'm above my house. I'm in Jackson right now. But I'm right above Alabama and the Mississippi state line. You know what I mean? Where the two states go together, I'm straight up above it in Tennessee. I'm like, I don't know, maybe 28 miles from Pickwick Dam. I mean, I'm like, as a crow. Well, I can drive from my house to the Tennessee River in like 22 miles. Tennessee River's pretty close. But it's fixed to get cold, y'all. I'm telling you. We're hydropower here in Tennessee, Tennessee Valley Authority. And it's fixed to get cold. I'm talking about, they were talking about the high, I think Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember. Sunday's fixed to be our last warm day. And it's only going to be like 40. But evidently the low is going to drop down to in the 20s. So Monday morning it's going to be in the 20s, and that's going to be the high. The high's not coming out of the 20s, and it's going to be below freezing for like a week. Man, that's going to freeze water. That's going to cause so much problem. That's going to, look, the biggest problem is going to be the power going out, y'all. And look, this is some cold that's going to kill you. I promise you. Yeah, where I'm at, for some reason, this county that I live in, it magnifies ×2. So, I mean, it's the terrain. I'm up on top of like the highest ridge in West Tennessee. Well, it's a valley. I'm on the side of it. But the whole terrain, the whole area, the way it's set up, it just kind of vortexes stuff, and it makes more rain come down, or more snow, or more freezing rain. I mean, it was where we had a polar vortex, what, 2000, I can't remember now. When was that? Damn, I can't think. When was that? It had to be somewhere after 2012, because that's when I bought my land. So everything finally melted, and I was living in Jackson, and everything finally melted up here in Jackson. And I drove down there to see how many trees come down on the land. Man, there was so much ice still on those trees and stuff. And I mean, it had warmed up. It was like 50-something degrees. And the water melting off those trees sounded like waterfalls, man. I mean, it's just, it was crazy just to see water just running down the tree. And they were just had so much ice on them. It was crazy. What? Tap screen twice. It didn't do nothing for me. Yeah, I hate this new. You gotta live streaming this. You can't live streaming landscape anymore for some reason. So you gotta live stream like this. There ain't a like button. So you gotta learn somehow that, hey, you tap the screen twice, it'll like it. And then you gotta sit there. If you want a description, you gotta go up there. There are 3 dots. And if you want to switch from live chat to top chat, you gotta push them dots. Oh, what time is it? I'm gonna be late again. Oh, I'm about late, y'all. Well, look, y'all have a good day. I'm fixing to head on in here and do some welding today. All right, until next time, this is old John Boy saying see y'all later.